the Nintendo DS, which is a big brick, really. You know, at the time it was quite a cool design, but the big push was the touchscreen and the dual screens, which were a big deal at the time. No one had ever seen anything like the dual screens. The touchscreen was actually it wasn't too impressive. It was what a lot of pocket PCs had at the time. I'll just put a game. This is actually, for the first time, this is actually my original Nintendo DS, which I never got rid of. I've kept to this day. And I'm about to play. What's the sound on this? I'm about to play Mario 64, the original copy I got on the launch night. Mario 64, again, a game that's actually a port of the Nintendo 64 Classic. A lot of people complained at the time because without the analog stick, it was actually not that fun to play. One of the big deals about Mario 64 when it came out on the N64 was the analog control, and with this version, you're stuck either using the D-pad or using the touchscreen as a sort of, it was like it was equivalent to the analog stick, but it didn't really work quite as well. There were a lot of issues with it, and unfortunately didn't work too well. Next up was the PSP. Again, a console I got on launch, September 2005. It was actually, I was really impressed by the hardware, and the GUI I thought was really sleek and really interesting. It looked a lot cooler and a lot more, a lot sleeker than the DS. But the library wasn't there. The games, there have been some better games since, but at the time the library just wasn't for me. There was nothing that I wanted to play on this that I couldn't get on a console or on the DS. This one I got last week. I got on eBay, really cheap. It's the same as it's the original model, the one that I had on launch, and I'm quite happy with it. I've played the newer models. They released a slim model, and it's PSP Go or something, which is like, it's kind of like the phones with the with the flip keyboard. It's kind of like that, but as a PSP. Yeah, they're cool, but I prefer this original one because it's more sturdy. Unlike the DS, it doesn't look ugly. It still looks sleek and looks cool, so I'm quite happy with that. Next, obviously the 3DS. Like I said, the big push with this is, well, it's far more powerful than the DS, but the main thing that people keep talking about is the 3D, hence 3DS, which I can't show you on webcam, so sorry about that. I got Pilot Wings and Rayman for it, which are actually quite cool. And Rayman, yeah, it's a 12-year-old game updated, but it's still a really cool game. And Pilot Wings is surprisingly good. It's quite short, but I really recommend, even if you haven't played the terrific SNES and N64 games, I do really recommend trying it. Obviously, everyone's looking forward to Zelda and Star Fox, Mario, etc. But for now, I'm quite happy with my 3DS. The good thing is, because it's backward compatible with the old DS, I just carry that around with me, and I'm playing through some old DS games that I missed out on. Like, I must admit, Pokemon Diamond. I used to, being a handheld gamer, I used to always play the Pokemon games. But then after Generation 2, I kind of lost interest. I kind of went through a stage where I kind of didn't like Pokemon anymore, and I went against it. I thought it was childish and silly, and I kind of forgot about why I fell in love with the franchise in the first place. Yeah, the cartoon and the cards, yeah, you know, money making and not really any depth there, but you know, the core games themselves, the actual generation line of games from the Game Boy until the you know, the DS now, they are fantastically made RPGs. They're incredibly deep. The battle system's so well thought out, and you know, I'm actually glad I've gone back to the franchise now. I'm catching up with where I left off. But you know, this isn't about games. It's about handhelds. So finally, another one that I bought last week, which I never played before. I'd always wanted to play the Neo Geo Pocket Color. It's not as well known as the other ones I'm talking about. Unfortunately, it's not backlit, so you can't really see it. Yeah, you kind of can. You know, it's a really cool little system. It came out in the late 90s by Neo Geo SNK. The only game I've got at the moment is Fatal Fury Contact, which is a cool fighting game. I want to get a couple more games, especially Sonic Pocket Adventure, which is an exclusive Sonic game for the Neo Geo, and it was actually the first game made by Dimps, who created the Advance and Rush series, and I believe they co-developed Sonic 4. So, but yet again, I'm not going to be getting into the games. I just wanted to show you the my handheld collection as it has grown, and hopefully there'll be more being added to it soon. And I might actually do a video showcasing some of the games when you know, I can actually show some footage without it glaring off the screen. And stay tuned, because soon I will be doing a look at my console line, which is actually a lot bigger than my handheld line. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy your handheld console.